Alright guys, don't mind the sound if you can hear anything outside. We're playing a difficulty chart and I was pissed off making this. Anyway, let's get into it after I just look around for the UGC, which is none in the end. Anyway, we do some things that even a noob can do, and surprisingly, effortlessly / beginner actually also has wall jumps yet, and this is where I actually saved a lot of time. Yeah, just still moving. Anyway, I was just trying to speedrun during this, and since I just got back from speedrunning another thing, I was going like, this is a weird POV, because I was in R6. Anyway, let's keep going. I did some wall jumps to save a lot of time so I could speedrun like a pro. Yes, I'm a mobiler, so yeah, suck it nerds. Anyway, we're just trying to get up here. I keep struggling because of the POV of like recent switch from R6 to R15. Anyway, we just jumped down here, not even caring if it's a juke. Try this 7-stud jump. Yep, nothing, boys. We did it. Anyway, we're doing some more wraparounds. I like to call them wall hops. And watch out, this thing kills you. No one gives a crap, man. Since I'm OG player, I will use the methods that gods use. Yes, and I passed. Let's go over to the effortless. I would have put that before beginner. Anyway, this actually got me really annoyed because this was a really long stage for so easy. Anyway, it was just outrageous at the end. I just really want to get to that part soon, but we got to go through the whole video first. Anyway, we get another tower. Yay, we like towers not because it's so slow to do the progress. Yep, you can't even speedrun, and I was devastated to find there's a block above my head. Anyway, we're just jumping down again, not even caring if it's a freaking trap. Yeah. And I had no idea it was a conveyor belt, so I just lost a lot of time speedrunning. Anyway, I luckily did not do a wall jump, because otherwise I would have been dead. Yeah. So now we're just going to keep going fast as frick, boys. And I almost messed up there, but luckily I didn't mess up until this stage right here. Actually, not this stage. This like, difficulty there. I put it in words. Anyway, this used to get me a lot. That wall jump that sticks out. It was really annoying. But I got really good at wall jumps, so I'm good now. This is the stage where I died. It's because I didn't know you can walk along the sides. Yeah, devs, make it obvious. And I died. Don't mind my fake headless. It makes me look rich. Rich. Anyway, we're going to climb up here. We're going to get to the next checkpoint, no problem. And here we go. Now we're going to do some more wall jumps on a really, really skinny path. That is really hard. Yep, really hard, I guess. 3-stud wall jump, no problem. Now, this is almost where I died. Okay, but luckily I did a 360. 360 no scope. We got past more. Freaking wall jumps, we're jumping down onto the checkpoint, and yeah, this is just gonna be super long. I don't know what I'm doing. My lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah. I've been working nightly. And finally, we are getting to medium level. This is where I probably struggled the second most. Medium is nothing compared to hard, and to make it even worse, my dog wouldn't stop barking. So yeah, guys, watch my suffering. And also, I couldn't get past these high jumps, so I just decided to use them like wall jumps, and I just do it. Anyway, a lava wraparound, which I got into it because JJ started barking the game, and yeah, we got past it. And since I used another OG trick that didn't care to patch, we did it again. We finally got it past the guessing thing. I hate guessing things, just so in case you know, I hate guessing because it's just so bad. Anyway, this is where I also struggle because it's freaking super fast and you need to predict how fast you jumps. Anyway, I actually didn't get this to do this part properly. I just died and my body parts just fell all over the checkpoint. Actually, still Roblox, you need to fix checkpoints, man. But we still got past it. We did some more wall jumps,
really
which
take
made
a
me
loss,
happy.
well, I'll
Because I
admit
love wall
that's why I'll
jumps. You
make
guys
it
know
to
I
the
love my
top,
wall
yeah, I
jumps.
commit.
Anyway, this
No,
is
I'm
getting to
never
the
getting
part
lost,
where I
I
was
get after
struggling
it.
a lot.
Investing in my own
Because
stock, cause it's
JJ,
faster than
okay, my
any
dog,
crypto
was
hits go, let me
barking
spend
his freaking
everything
head
that
off.
you see
He
is
wouldn't
something I
stop.
invent.
I
And
just
it's
kept
only a
struggling
percent.
anyway,
I'm
because
gonna
it was
take
really
shots
hard
if I
to
miss off. Forget it, I'll take a fat
We did
loss
some more
just to
rep
learn
rounds.
all that's in it.
Easy,
I'm taking snapshots,
easy,
learning how to
easy
fall
boy,
and get it. I'm
elbows
getting
out,
back
and
up,
yep.
always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never
Thought I was
back
going
up.
fast,
I
I
don't
was
miss
thought I
a
was
thing, I'll
flying,
regret
Jack.
it. I'm always
Jack,
learning.
I'm
You
flying,
could call
I'm
me
not.
academic. I'm
Anyway,
always
the last
working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs a man aseptic.
Anyway, this is where JJ, aka my dog, would not stop barking. It was really hard also, the level, so I can't believe I even got past this. Like, you know, hard. I don't think I even died once. Not gonna lie. But this is where I was starting to struggle a lot. I probably spent like 4 minutes on this game just trying to beat it. Out of every single difficulty, I spent the most amount of time on this. I feel like in each difficulty, I spent the most time on this. By far. You guys can watch the videos. Anyway, I tried to come up with some strategies, but because I'm using this stupid plastic thing, because not all games have that plastic thing, or like the advanced thing, you know, like the frickin' thumbstick, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm struggling with that because I'm trying to get used to it like the old way. Because every single, like, most games actually don't allow you to use whichever kind of thumbstick you want. So I'm just struggling with, like, you know, my life decisions. Anyway, we keep dying because the dog is barking. I eventually stop mid-game to yell at my dog. Yep, dog abuse, everyone. Everyone, call the popo. Anyway, we kept going anyway. We actually did find it. I think this was actually the one I did it with. It's because I used a strategy. So when I was really close to it, I knew I couldn't walk, so I just jumped and moved a little bit forward. And we ended up completing it. Thank God! Anyway, the last one we did actually complete was definitely challenging. So, yeah, it's just not really far from here. Just 2 more stages from here. Well, not 2 more stages, 2 more difficulties. A 4-stud wraparound, my favourite. I actually didn't really practice those very much. I wonder if I'll ever cross a 5-stud wraparound. If I ever do, I'm going to practice it forever, alright? I really want to find wraparounds, like a game for, like, practicing wraparounds. Like, they're my favourite. Anyway, this may be sounding crazy, but smaller versions of those trusses, but not trusses, like bricks and stuff, or normal blocks, they're way easier, even if they're smaller, to jump on than those. Alright, I've struggled so many times on those. Anyway, this part was very easy. And here we go. This is actually easier. It's just the POV because it's so small that you can't even see it because your character's in third person. Anyway, this is where it got outrageous. It's starting to get outrageous. You know, like, literally every single, like, wall jump started to get really, really small after hard. Like, you got a little bit of a glimpse there, but it even gets even smaller than that, which is, I don't think it's possible unless you have a plugin. Like, you know, the plugins that make it easier for you to, you know, create games. But yeah, it's really hard. And ready for it? This is the one that is going to be now used for every single difficulty. Actually, I don't know because I could only get past challenging from there. So the sign asked me, are you raging yet? I am not raging yet, but I will start raging soon. Thank you very much, sir. And here we go. Another painful day. Jumping across these freaking stones. Anyway, this is where I started to see even more and more wall jumps. But the problem is that they started getting smaller and smaller and really hard to do. I thought that that thing was like a kill brick, but it wasn't. It was just a checkpoint. I was being stupid. Anyway, this is my point. You get to see these a lot more, and they're way harder because they use multiple. And there's a third tower. Yep, guys, you guessed it. There's a third tower. You didn't think you were going to see those things again? Nope, it's back. And it has, like, an impossible thing. I use a cheat code to, like, climb it up. Because, yep, I use my brain. Not using my skills, I'm using my brain. It was very difficult. And they started even making those sorts of wall jumps even harder and more thicker, which made it so much harder to even land it. I mean, like, usually you can land them very easily if you get around, but that was not possible anymore. And some of these times, I will die to a wall jump, I'm telling you. But it just wasn't in this video. Thank God, so I can prove I'm the wraparound gold. Anyway, I struggled to move around here because I was struggling to find a path. Anyway, I did find one. It was just a jump across this. I don't know if that was what I was supposed to do. Anyway, I did cheat code this because I would have died trying to do head hitters. And I probably would have died even just from normal ones. Yet alone that was harder, so I just skipped it. And yeah, we are going to get past this one again. Yep. There's 3 of these freaking things. There's like 3 layers. So annoying. You have to do it 3 times. Not even once. You have to do it 3 times. And yeah, it took a lot of time because the next stage after that kept making me fall. Well, not really. Just once. Anyway, I did a Super Mario themed jump. And I did my next checkpoint. As if I didn't need to know. As if I didn't know. I could definitely not see it from where I was standing. Totally. Anyway, we made it past this with a breeze. It did take a little bit longer than it would have at the start. It's just that I don't really want to get hit. And at that point, I didn't know that those actually one-shot you. Anyway, this is where I started to die. And this is the stage when I actually started to quit. Anyway, oh wait, yeah, this actually gets even smaller. I forgot about that. Thanks, game devs. Anyway, and then we had these to go past. This is where I found out that you instantly die from those. And I struggled for a long time on this. Luckily, I got past the 2 stages that had these. It was a nightmare, honestly. And whenever I got really close to the end, every single time I got close to the end, I died. Every single time. There was not one time I died really close. Actually, never mind. I take that back. I take that back right there. Anyway, we did get past this in the end, and once we do, I'm not making it past 101. Definitely not. Nah. Bet how far I will get past challenging. Alright, in the comments from here. So I was still doing it. I thought that I could jump over that, but then I realized I was a wall jump, and then I saw that they had those, and then there was also a fall through a floor, and it was kind of annoying. And guess what came back after that? More of those stupid freaking bloody what's it called? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, we're actually advancing towards the 3rd tower. We just had to do a few wall jumps, which got my spirits up and got me through. Welcome to your 3rd tower. Also, this one is checkpoint. Yes, checkpoint. Anyway, we struggled to even get up the first few steps because it's so hard to see everything when it blends in. Comment down below if you guys have played this game and if you actually how far you've gone. Yep. And comment down duck if you've gotten this far. Anyway, these wall jumps started to piss me off because I could not see where I was going to land, and it was so small. And yeah, it just kept repeating. This is the part where I actually cheated against the head hitters because it was just too like ridiculous. I just started to climb up for glitch. Anyway, we eventually got past the tower. The 3rd tower is probably the hardest out of them all. No surprises. Yep. Definitely no surprise. Totally didn't know that. And we get a few more stages from here, and it's like an impossible level. It's almost impossible to even hit anything. You can't even jump. You literally can't even jump unless you have a good animation, which I don't think you can even equip any animations. So yeah, We just struggled so hard. Anyway, guess who came back? Yeah, wall jumps. And, you guessed it, him. The stupid thing that made me almost quit multiple times. I took 3 different strategies against it, and all 3 of them struggled, so I just went super slow. Like, super slow. This is, like, super slow for me. Anyway, I guess he came back. Yeah, that's right, the wall jumps and these dudes. And I think there's also a lucky guest. That's right, the fall-through trap. The no collision thing. But it's anchored so it stays in place and you just fall through. Thank you, devs, because it's super hard to know where to jump, because it's really far distance, and it's basically an illusion, and I hate this game now. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, this is the part where I actually quit. Just so you guys know, so, yeah. I was just reading it, and since it is monstrously long, I just wasn't going to deal with it. As you can see there, I died even from the first wall jump, and I was struggling even to walk because I would have had to jump. It was really hard, and I ended up falling, and I ended up dying multiple times 10, multiple times. And this is where I was pissed off because I just couldn't do it. And I just decided that is it, to die.